everybody, it's Michelle and welcome to our channel. Today's video, as you saw by the thumbnail and the title, we are going to go through our blush and highlights and then all of our blushes. And I have 34 blushes. That's including blush palettes and just single blushes. And then my blush and highlight I believe is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So let's get started on the blush and highlighter palettes. The first one is from Half Caked, and it is Double Dipper, and it is in the shade Girls Tour. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer because I do have so many blushes. And there are the shades. And remember, this is a collection or inventory video. This is not a declutter. I've already decluttered some before even filming this. So I've already got those out of the way. Then we have the Ciate London Blush and Highlighter Palette. This is the Cherry Bomb. And I am going to open each and every one of these to show you guys what they look like. And there is that one, which is why it's probably going to take a little bit of time. I will try to edit down this video as much as I can using the AI editor, so it does take out any dead air, but it's still going to be a longer video. We also have the Pacifica Glimmer Shimmer Highlighter and Blush. Now, out of all of these, I believe I've used one of these palettes, and there is that. I should have probably started out with the one that I've used. So let me go to that one now. So this is the one that I've used. It's the Shayna B Miami, and it is a blush and highlighter palette. There you go. So this is the one that I've used. The rest of these are all brand new to me. I've never used them before. Gigi Gorgeous. I've had this for a while, but I've never used it. Complex Culture, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is an Ipsy brand. Correct me if I'm wrong. And there are those shades. And then we have two more. The Kenya Altivarius Blush and Shine Palette. This one I'm very curious to try out because it looks like we have the blush and the bronzers that go together. So it'll be really nice to try this palette out. And then last but not least is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Palette. This has both cream and powder products. The top ones are the cream, and they have this little cover that goes over them. And the bottoms are the powder. So top is cream, bottom is powder. So that is all of our blush and highlight collection. Let me clean this up a little bit, and then we will get on to the just blushes. We do have our... For some reason the sound went out, so I will just be doing a voiceover for the rest of these. I have separated out the blush palettes. I have some cream and liquid, and we're going to start with the powder blushes. This one is from Cab Cosmetics, and it is in the shade French Kiss. I've never used that one before, so that's brand new. And the next one is from Seraphine Botanicals. I believe this one is Marshmallow something. And this is what she looked like. It's a very bright pink. I have another one that looks very similar to that one, and you'll see me here in a minute when I get to it that I'm thinking, oh wow, I think I have two of the same, but they're not. One is in Periwinkle, and the one I just showed you is in Marshmallow. And then we have the Kimchi Cosmetics. I don't remember the shade for this one, but those are the colors. This next one I got from Shell Bell. It has a magnetic cover over the top of it, and it's from Base Blue. And I just love that it has the magnetic cover. The next three are my Kokie Cosmetics. These are in the gradient. These are the gradients, rather. And one of them reminds me of a photo that's on Tanelia Kim's YouTube channel where she's holding up a blush. I believe it's this one right here that I'm getting ready to pull out. Yes, I believe it is that one, or something similar to that one. I don't remember the shades of these though. But there's the first one from Kokie Cosmetics. I'm guessing my mic must have died, which really sucks because I thought I was paying attention, but evidently I wasn't. And these boxes were really hard to get into. And as you see, I already ripped that one, and I didn't want to rip it more. And then here is another one. You see me struggling trying to get it out. That one's really pretty. I can't wait to try these out. I think these will, well, no. I was going to say maybe it'll be part of my summer project pan, but remember, I said I'm not switching out my project pan until I use it all. And then here is the last Kokie Cosmetics Gradient Blush Palette, or Gradient Blush. Sorry, I'm not used to doing voiceovers. That one makes me nervous. It's beautiful, but it makes me nervous because I've never worn a blush that's that color before. And now we're going to start on the ones that I've used before. So this one is the Autobalm Girl Power, or Girl Powder, in the shade, I think it's Bourbon Avenue, or Bourbon Avenue, Bourbon Street. And then this one, of course, is the Ciate London Halo, in the shade Halo. And I've also used this Ofra one. It's in Blush Bellini. And as you saw, it was coming out of the package. So those are the three that I've used before, plus the one that's in my project pan, which is the Ofra Good Apple blush. So those three will be my opened and used. And I have another Ofra. This is in the new packaging. I guess now they're all square and they're not round. This is in Blushy Rose. And then this next one, this is the one that I thought I had two of, because when I open it and see the color, this one is in Periwinkle though, so they are different colors, but I'm about to show you both of them. Because I thought for sure they were the same exact color. But as you can see, they are a little bit different. Not a whole lot different, but a little bit different. One is more peachy than the other one. I don't remember which one is which, but they do look very, very similar. But they are different. A little different. Next is Be Bombshell. And I think it's Goddess is the shade. And I'm just taking the rest of these out of the... I have used this one in my full face of AOA Studios. So that one will go, and it's a Cherry Blossom. So that'll go with my have been used palettes or blushes. And this is the Laura Geller Baked blush. And then I have this from Oui Cherie and a ColourPop. This is from the Cloud Spun collection from ColourPop, and it is in the shade, I believe it's Take the Cake, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive it's called Take the Cake, and it's a very, very pale pink blush. And then the last of the powder blushes is the one from Tarte that I got in the Tarte, oh, what was it called? Like the Tarte bag. And this is in the shade, I believe, Duchess, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a very dark pink. So those are all of the powder blushes I have. Let me reset and grab out the cream and the liquids, and I will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I have different clothes on because evidently when I was filming this video last night, it cleared out the cream and liquid products. So I'm just going to film that now. We have the LYS, and this is in the shade Kindness. And there it is. Then we have Lawless, and this is in the shade Duchess. And there's that. And I did stick my finger in this, but I haven't used it yet. I have used the LYS, so that will go in with my have been used part of my collection. And then we have Bisha. This is supposed to be a dupe for Patrick Ta, as you can tell by the packaging. And then this bottom one is a cream, and the top one is a powder. And this is in the shade Dubai colorway. Then we have the liquids and sticks. So stick, stick, stick. These are liquids. So we have the Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Hot Pink. I did take these out and swatch these yesterday. I'm not going to swatch them again today. Hold on just a second. And I want to try to talk my way through all of this because in the last, well, as I was editing the video, it was, oh, I guess this isn't a stick. This is also a liquid. So I'll have to change that in my spreadsheet. I don't even know if you saw, but there it is. And this one blends out really well, so I don't have to worry about being too heavy-handed. But that is part of the liquids, not the sticks. This one is in She Honey, and it's by Farrah. And this one is a stick. And I apologize, I am very shaky right now. I did take my medicine, but I took it late because I was busy editing videos and wasn't really paying attention. Then we have the Haus Labs. I got this from an Allure beauty box. Everything else came from Ipsy or Shelly. I got this one from Shelly. This is Beauty Creations in the shade, let's see, Passion Pink. Doesn't look pink, it looks orange in the tube. And it looks really orange. But I'll try it out. And then there's this one, and that is very pink. So many of these I can't wait to try out, but your girl only has one face. Just one. I just have one face. Then we have the Purlisse Blush Glow BB Cheek color, and this is in the shade Vivid Coral. That's a liquid. Then we have from Rare Beauty, I got this in an Ipsy box. This is in the shade Enough, which is a dark mauve shade. And then lastly, we have the one that I just got from Ipsy, the Tarte Blush Tape, and this is in the shade Berry. I don't know that we'll be able to see anything if I pull it out of the box, but I'm still going to pull it out of the box to show you. And it's got that little cushion thing. I've been very curious to try one of these, so I'm glad that I got this on a huge discount through Ipsy. So there is the rest of my blushes and my tweezers that I use to open boxes. So here we go. Here is the rest of my blushes. You just saw Tigger walk by. They like it when I'm in here, and I will be in here for a while. Today is Monday the 5th, and I was going to go to work today but decided against it and just decided I would film and clean up the house and get the house ready for the week. I've already mopped in the living room, swept the living room, mopped it. Now I need to sweep and mop my bedroom and this room, but first I'm going to get some filming done. So if you wouldn't mind, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. And leave me a sweet comment down below. I greatly appreciate it, just like I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. As always, guys, please remember, be kind to one another. You know the rest.